The Knockout City crew is here.
Knockout City.
Yeah, Mark, I was actually going to tell you about this. We found an amazing new game.
I'll just say a new game.
It's a new game. That's a new game. Amazingly shit UI.
But it was actually fun to play. No.
I'm sorry. Do you guys hate this game? I mean, are you bringing up a game that you hate? That you want to make me play to make me suffer?
We're not certain how we feel about it yet. We need more time.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
It's Rocket League meets Fortnite. Kind of always had last night. Rocket League and Fortnite
but it's dodgeball.
Yeah.
Fuck. How many great games can you cram in there? I guess that's a good marketing strategy. You just take everyone at a think table and you go,
a think table.
Everyone say your favorite game and we're going to mash them together.
That's a great, yeah.
Silent Hill, Fall Guys, Mario. Well, let's make the Italian.
The scary Italian.
A think
that
table.
Runs through obstacle courses.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a think tank is? Like, I've heard that term. Is that what that is? Is that a room where people sit around and think?
Yeah.
It is, huh?
They just sit around a table and I think I've heard IBM had their think tanks, and maybe it's just all hearsay, but they just come in and flip flops and like they don't, whatever they're wearing. It's not like you got to dress a certain way. They just like sit around the table and they all just bullshit. It's basically podcasting before podcasting.
Okay,
it's podcasting with no audience.
But they're not sitting around talking about come. They're talking about it's for a company, right?
Right, yeah.
So there's got to be a moderator to say, don't talk about cum in this think tank. Talk about IBM.
I guess I'll clock out. Yeah.
Computer parts, right?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, you're going in there with a company's idea or direction they can take it. They're not just to be like, all right, guys, get in there and whatever you think of is what is good, We'll do.
Had a thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we'll start.
Is there any freelance think tank work? Could we start a business as like a
think tank consultant?
I think that's what we're doing now, right? We're thinking about shit and now we're saying it. We're just recording it,
There we go. Okay.
It's a good point.
Wow, huh? Okay.
Look at us, business starters, owners.
Yeah. It's like if, a snack company was like, all right, we just got crackers. Come up with a new snack for us. Name, flavors. What do you think?
Red's
perfect. Good start. Let's get a red snack. The snack's got to be red. Now
it's also a flavor.
What kind of direction are we going? Are we going no bullshit in it, where it's like it's bullshit free?
Yep. Okay. So healthy red. Yep.
Healthy red snack, bullshit free, and
mini apples in a bag.
Mini apple
less.
I was gonna say that. So there's less. It's less apples.
Calories.
No one wants a whole apple.
Yeah, it's too much.
No one's eating a whole apple.
Look what we just did.
Mini apple less. Put it in a package. Market it towards
kids.
Yeah, snack size.
Yeah,
travelers.
Kids, old people. So the packaging
in between.
The packaging is going to have a World War II like bomb on it, and it's going to be a cartoon version. So,
do you see what we just did? Look how easy it is to come up with a thing.
Yeah.
put that in a tank.
Reach out to us with your recent thinking, and we'll think it up for you.
You have a think request? Call in the hotline.
You got something stumping you? You need a new product or idea? Send it our way.
All right.
Let us think your thoughts.
I'm sold on this.
I
This
kind of
is
want to just quit the podcast and we can just start a think tank consultant.
Let us
just start
think your
stockpiling
thoughts.
ridiculous ideas.
Yeah.
We have. I've written them down. I got a list going. So I've got a think tank list. Special projects, that kind of thing.
If I'd had to go work for a corporate think tank, like big think tank,
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell, hands down,
Mm.
I would want to go work because I feel like they take the chances. They let their think tank come up with some wild shit and they actually follow through with them. Like
Mhm.
Doritos Locos
Oh yeah.
tacos.
Oh my god, yeah. I was brilliant. Yes. Yeah, I eat those hard. Yeah.
You're making me want to go out and get one. I can't remember the last time I ate at a Taco Bell.
Mm.
You're making my stomach horny. So
Well, let me warn you. You're going to get one and you're going to think, my God, have I grown? Am I a massive man now? Or have these tacos always been this? Because they're teeny tiny, I feel like.
yeah.
And I hadn't eaten it at Taco Bell in forever. And I went and got one. I was like, the fuck has happened to me?
Well, you're also a big man with large hands.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this again.
Doink, doink, doink.
Okay.
I'm batting my eyes at you. Yeah, you're right. Because Taco Bell, they're always coming out with like, here's a soda and it's a slushy, and you can. It's also hard at the bottom, so you can eat the bottom and then let it drain into your mouth while laying down. You don't even have to stand up. You can be laying down and eat the bottom of a drink.
It's like soup in a bread bowl, but it's a drink.
Yes.
Wow.
I like it.
Eat
I'm
the
here for
bottom
it.
of a
Yeah.
drink. Oh. Oh, okay.
Who knows, man?
Okay. All right. Ooh, I want to see it demonstrated. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I feel like a corn husk or whatever, I feel like you could get a drink in one of those probably. And that's edible, right?
The stalks, the green around the corn?
Yeah, like the stuff you peel off.
Okay. Like a Willy Wonka's type of thing where you have those leaflets up.
Yeah.
You want to peel this drink down.
Like a banana.
Like a banana as you're drinking it. We're all on the same page. We got that. Yeah. I'll sketch this up. I think we got something here.
What is the benefit of peeling something? It's like a cup, you know?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the trendsetter. I didn't come up,
It's for sealing. Yeah.
I think it might be like more of a stress relief thing. You know how some people peel the labels off drinks.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just have a drink that's just bubble wrap, but tiny bits of the drink are just in each bubble. So you pop one, you only get, a drop. You got to pop all the things.
They have it. It's boba tea.
Boba tea. Now we're thinking.
Okay.
They take the plastic out of it. Better for the environment.
No microbeads.
Now those people thought.
People thought.
Who, the plastic people?
Boba tea. So they all got in a think tank, right? And then they came up with that similar idea, and they're like, yeah, but plastic's bad for the environment. They just did an extra step. See, we were there. Yeah. We've only been talking about it, for 30 seconds. We would have got there. Probably something better.
Probably. Yeah, what is in boba tea? Caramel?
Boba. I don't know.
Is it? I don't know. whatever.
In the
Anyways,
South, we have a thing called Bubba tea, and you suck on something different from a man in overalls.
It's just a dip spit bottle, an old Pepsi dip spit bottle.
Wow. Oh boy.
It's been on the dashboard of a 89 Chevy. Chever. That's how we say it down here too.
Huh.
Well, hi guys.
Oh, what's up, man?
Right.
Welcome to the Think Tank. First day of work, everybody. Nice to see you.
First day Think Tank, episode 91. This is where we think.
Finally, we're going to put some thought into
thinking
it.
Episode.
Real thinking man's podcast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just switch our logo to the Think Man sitting down.
I mean, Nike had Jumpman. We can have
multiple logos.
I mean, I like. Does David probably still doesn't have the rights to the Thinker, does he? We can probably get that shit for free.
Did he do the Thinker? Wow. Okay.
I don't know. Galileo, Himalaya.
We can do a spinoff.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll hire a think tank to come up with it for us. Hi guys, I'm sorry again. Let me get it out of the way. I bought some more ad space, and this time this was a really shitty buy, but that's a pun and not talking about a bad decision, because I bought some ad space in Portable Restroom Operator magazine.
Oh man,
there's a magazine for that.
That's specific.
There's a magazine for that.
Wow. Does it come out monthly?
Yearly. It's one. Right? I think it's yearly, or no?
I mean, I think it's daily with your cup of coffee.
Okay. Jeez.
If you time it right. But yeah, I bought some ad space in there. So to keep all those people up to speed, we're Mark, Steven, and Jeff from Hummy's VR Comedy, and this is our podcast. Hello.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Yeah.
Real quick before we get into anything else, let's go ahead and get the word out of the way. Not out of the way. Let's not diminish the word here. And I know I said that. I was the one that used the phrase "out of the way." I'm not yelling at you guys. It's just this tone is probably hard to tell.
You could just say, "Let's get the word out." Let's get the word out.
Let's get the word out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here it is. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Lay it across my forehead. Go ahead.
Pandiculation.
Okay. This is a pandemic that started from a dick. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say when a panda plays with its genitals.
God, we're both.
I mean, I'm really lobbing softballs though with that dick in the middle of the word. Though. I mean,
I'll change my pandemic. Dict, like speak. Pandiculation is when you're speaking about everything. You're talking about everything.
Wow. So basically, a guy on cocaine.
I think so.
Okay.
All right. So what's it mean?
Pandiculation, a stretching and stiffening, especially of the trunk and extremities, as when fatigued and drowsy or after waking from sleep. So like that big stretch you do when you wake up and yawn, or like cats do. Dogs too, I think.
That's pandiculation?
Pandiculation.
Shit.
There's a word for that.
Wow. Okay.
Damn, okay. Someone calls you and you're just waking up. You're like, yeah, I'll call you back as soon as I'm done with my pandiculation. Right?
I wouldn't even call someone back. I would just do it on the phone. It only takes a couple seconds, right?
I guess so.
That, or you just like, no bother, and just hang up. If somebody tells you that,
Lose my
Instead
number.
of just saying their big morning stretch, just hang up and delete their number out of your phone and move on, probably.
Yeah, it's a good point.
God, these words I'll never say. Mm.
But I am curious about a dick-based pandemic.
Yeah. Did you hear? Moderna's working on a vaccine.
Dick Clark vaccine?
Yeah, the dick-based things. I guess they announced they're going to work on a vaccine for the flu and HIV. So they're going to try and cure both of those things with this new mRNA technology.
I didn't hear. I mean, I kind of heard. So who's coming out with this?
To Moderna.
Why can't they just focus on one? Like, do the one.
Do the one.
Not be like, hey, you know how you have like HIV and the sniffles? Like, you don't need an elixir of like just cover all your bases type of shit. Just let's focus on one. We've had the HIV for a long time, so put that as the front runner, right? We have the flu vaccine anyway.
Do we?
Yeah, but this one's talk about like getting rid of it, like making you immune from it, not like a yearly thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
just like
using
fuck the flu.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? So
isn't it weird how a pandemic has made them step the fucking game up?
Isn't that weird?
Fired. Like, I'm sure they've been working on this flu shit and HIV shit for years and years.
Many years, yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's new people working on it. It's the same people that have been working on this shit. Now they figure it out.
Yeah. You know what? It's a bunch of lazy think tankers.
Mm-hmm.
That are just, yeah, they're just like, I mean, it's good enough, isn't it? And they're all just like bullshitting around. And then this happens, Corona happens, and then they go, fuck, guys, what if we just seriously cure these things? And they go, all right, we should.
Shit, germs are scary.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
What?
But you bring up a good point, Mark. Like, something that came out of this whole Corona thing, some new technology, some research. Wow, you know?
Yeah.
Someone said, okay, seriously, let's cure things.
Right. Yeah. I think so. I mean, I think something like this makes everyone step their game up. I mean, I'm assuming there's so many people. Obviously, there's a lot of people like travel and stuff, but there's so many people that are like, hey, remember that trip we've been putting off for 10 years? Let's fucking do it now, because we might never get a chance. I believe that a lot of people are going to be either chasing dreams harder. They're going to be doing. This is totally just kind of rattled people to like make them do what they've been putting off, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's any like serial killer or like Freddy, Jason type figures whose dream that they've been chasing is chasing people, and they didn't do it because they were afraid of germs, and now they're going to chase people because they can chase their dreams?
Wow.
Don't get back to me right away. You can stew on that one for a little while.
Let me put that in the tank and
put it in the tank. See, get a stew going.
Right. Yeah. You know, that's a great point. Dream thinkers are out there, but also serial killers are probably backed up. Yeah. They're probably backed up on their wantings. And,
yeah. Because usually serial killers clock, okay, when does this person leave the house? When do they come home? When do they get home from yoga class on a Wednesday? And we've all been home. Serial killers are like, I mean, fuck, I'm going to kill myself if I can't kill anybody. I'm sitting here so fucking bored.
We'll have to consult a psychiatrist about how they think, but I don't know.
It's been a hard year for everybody. So it's safe to assume that also hard for serial killers.
Everyone but Jeff Bezos.
Right, yeah.
You know?
No. It's hard for serial killers.
Oh.
There's other news though. There's other news in the news talk world.
I don't know if I can think any more thoughts.
The latest talk. Yeah. The latest talk is there's a theory that has already been out there, conspiracy theory, that this whole corona thing started in a lab in China, and then it leaked out of that lab somehow, and that people at first were like, no, and now they're saying, well, maybe. That's strange, right? I mean,
and just for reference to people listening, we are not disease advisors, so don't take any disease advice. But this is a theory. So
yeah, it's a theory. It says U.S. media reports suggest growing evidence that the virus could have emerged from a laboratory in China. I'm looking at a BBC News article, and then later it says Beijing has angrily rejected the reports, repeatedly suggesting that the virus may have come from a U.S. laboratory instead.
Oh, you know what? A U.S. instead? Like, they're just like, it didn't come from our disease laboratory. It came from their disease laboratory.
It's basically government saying, I think you leaked this. And then they said, well, I think you leaked it. Well, I think you did.
Why do you both have it?
So it's...
Who leaked this?
It's so... immature, isn't it? Like,
yeah, you did. You did it. Who says I did?
Maybe you did it. Yeah,
yeah.
It's like this whole thing. A year later, the masks are finally coming off, and people are like, "Okay, what happened?"
And they're both just pointing at each other.
Yeah,
that's so interesting. And if it hypothetically, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Hypothetically, if it did get leaked out of ours, who's to say that we just didn't report those cases as coronavirus? You know, people getting sick and be like, oh, doctors shrugging their shoulders or whatever. That's what whenever a doctor shrugs his shoulders, you mean, put me in a different facility. This is what doctor's shrugging his shoulders, looking at the nurses and other people like, I don't know. I'm just a doctor. Oh, wait, I should know.
Do you think there is a term for that? I feel like there has to be when a doctor comes out of a room from being with the patient, and as soon as the door latches, like they just go, I have no idea. What the fuck was that? Did you see that shit? That was ridiculous. I've never seen that much in that place before, or that little. It was scary.
That was a dick, right? I saw it. Like, the nerd doesn't know the anatomy at all.
Always a dick.
It's a penis. That I have all these. Look at all these books.
Oh yeah,
you see these books behind me?
Yeah.
I don't read these books, but I do have a book. Now that you brought it up, sorry, I'm not talking to the microphone. Now that you brought it up, I have a book about diseases and laboratories.
Oh, you have a book about this?
Yes, sir. Look at this. If you're listening, then don't look, but just listen. But this book is called Lab 257, and it is the disturbing story of the government's secret germ laboratory. Isn't that interesting?
Wow.
Now,
wait a minute.
I have had this book for a long time. And I started to read it, and it was incredibly, incredibly interesting. But I never finished it.
So interesting that you couldn't. Yeah.
Right. But I couldn't finish it. And I'm going to show you where I left off. And this is back when I would dog your pages, right?
Oh, really?
Ugh. I know.
Gross. Look at this guy who reads. Wow.
So the last page was I left it off on page 8. That's the last page. I was
going to ask you what you discovered.
I just found out that it's just off Long Island, and that's about all I remember. But I'll get around to it.
Oh,
I'll get in the think tank with the book. I'll think about it. And yeah, I got to page 8. It was very interesting, but who can read anymore?
no, I fall asleep.
I know.
You reminded me of something wild. Hang on.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't think that this pod can get any more wild.
Well, he's
Accessing.
looking that up. Quick question for you, a dog ear person.
Yeah.
Do you have a system? Do you fold the corner into the page that you stopped on? Is there rhyme or reason to where it's folded?
Yeah, I fold on the page that I am supposed to be reading next.
So the point comes down and touches. Yes. Okay. All right.
Mark, this lab, what's it called? Is it
lab
just called
257?
But is there a name, or is it just called 257?
I should have remembered in the 8 pages that I read.
That reminds me of a wild, like, urban legend story. Look up the Montauk Monster. Was it Montauk, New York district? Because there's a lab somewhere out there where you mentioned Long Island. It's called, this is Plum Island, New York. It's a researchist facility for the study of foreign animal diseases.
Yes, Plum Island. Oh, look.
Oh,
see?
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Yep, there's a map in there. It says Plum Island.
I'll be damn. Okay.
We're cracking codes here, aren't we?
God, look at the thinking that's happening this episode.
I just got hard.
All right,
like goosebumps. I got goosebumps.
You guys, do you know what happened?
Your skin got hard.
My skin got hard.
All right, look up the Montauk Monster. They found this thing on the beach of New York near Montauk. It looks like a mutant creature carcass. It's a dead animal. If a scientist saw it, he would shrug his shoulders and say, "I don't know what that is." It looks like a dog mutated with a turtle or something.
What? Oh, what the fuck?
It's something really weird. And they say, people are saying that maybe that came from the Plum Island laboratory or something.
I fucking hope so.
What is going on in that lab?
It's a dog with a beak with pig ears and the feet of a chicken. I mean,
yeah. Can you finish that book? How many pages total is it?
Oh, dude, I am such a slow reader that I have switched to Audible books. Which I still can't finish. But it's not that long. I know, what am I pointing at, right? It's 260 pages, so I think I can get in there and get a good vibe. Maybe if I speed read.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, dude, I'll do it. I'll start reading this. You made me want to start reading it. I do have to finish another book. I am like in the middle of 48 books right now.
You're in the middle of them, huh?
and so all of them are just mixing together. So I have to finish a book. But I will definitely get into it. But yeah, that Montauk Monster. So let's go both ways. First way is like, oh, it came from this island. Well, I hope so, right? Because if it came from an island full of diseases and whatever, then that explains it. If it did not come from that island, then what the fuck is out there?
Well, there's no, like, I think it's a secret lab, right? Like, they're not going to let anyone walk in or visit.
Yeah, secret lab that someone wrote a fucking book on.
So it's out there in case something leaks. It's on an island, right? Like, it's isolated. Okay. So maybe it did come from there, but no one's saying anything.
Yeah.
But also, you're right. If it didn't, then what else? Or it could be a fake, it could be fake or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's on the internet.
So Who knows? I'm just saying that's a thing out there. And wow, we're gonna need more and more things. We're gonna need more thoughts. That's all I'm saying.
As much fun as I think we could have talking about the Montauk Monster, I feel like here, according to Wikipedia page, the monster has been discussed on Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura. Whatever thoughts that we think or say are not going to be anywhere near as interesting as whatever Jesse the Body Ventura has to say about this fucked up little animal.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you can download this somewhere. I want the whole.
I also wouldn't call it a monster.
Yeah,
It looks about the size of a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm thinking monsters need to be. Well, that's a good point. What's the definition of a monster? Monster would generally mean a big thing, but you can have like a small monster if it's like ugly and fucked up, right?
Right. I mean, when you go to the I don't think there's any better source than Real Monsters. I mean, it has real monsters in the title. I think they were just little ugly fucked up things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and immediately my brain does go monster, big. It's got to be huge.
Big, scary, but maybe monster is just coming from it's got to be scary. Maybe that's it.
Wow.
You ever walk into a Walmart and see some people walking
I've seen some
around?
monsters
like,
in there.
Monster.
I gotta see what Jesse Ventura said about this.
I know.
Let's have him on the pod. He'll get on.
What would he have said? Plum Island. That's where that monster came from.
It was a global conspiracy.
Now that guy's cool. I like him.
He's lost his fucking mind, but he's cool.
There was more evidence of stuff that we could look into, but maybe we got to have one of the guys from Conspiracy Bureau back on and ask them about it. You know?
Yeah.
God, we have so much thinking to do.
Fuck.
We got a full
already
tank.
Tired of it.
But I think we'll see what comes out of this investigatory research in the next few weeks, months, and maybe we'll get closer to answers.
So this is weird that I'm learning this twice in the same day, because I learned this from Discord today. I think Oki posted this.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take a turtle out of its shell. Like its shell is its body. And that's also from hearing a thing about the Wikipedia about the Montauk Monster. Initial media reports included speculation that the Montauk Monster might have been a turtle without its shell. Although turtle shells are fused with the spine and cannot be removed in this way. I had no idea about that until today, and now I'm seeing it twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've come across just a turtle shell, an empty turtle shell, right?
Right. It didn't have a turtle skeleton in it.
Right. Same. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was like, I don't think it was like a crab where they just find a bigger shell, but I just thought I can leave if I want.
It just squirts out.
Yeah. Then it looks like a mole. Yeah.
I, on the other hand, can't believe you guys didn't know that.
I don't know if Steven, you've known me my whole life. I can't believe you thought I knew that.
All I know is that we think thoughts. All right.
Mark, I've got some bad news for you.
Tell me.
I think you're going to have to look up another side gig. The Tom Cruise thing isn't going to last much longer for you.
What happened?
you seen the Tom Cruise deepfakes?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, there's a guy out there called Deep Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy is. Like usually you could spot a deep fake, but this one it's difficult. Like you're like, wait a second, is that fake or not?
Right.
It looks that good. Like
I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna do like children's parties as clown or something.
Well, look, every gig needs competition, right? I think you could be a competitor deepfake, not Tom Cruise. So
Okay.
Well, see, that's the thing that was my thought when I watched it, because like the hair, I feel like the hair is spot on,
Right.
which that puts you like, if you were to put Tom Cruise's face on my face, the phone would have to be, or whatever would have to be working overtime to get rid of my hair that doesn't look like Tom Cruise's to put his hair in there. So if you're already close, then yeah, it's like a whole leg up.
In addition to that, he's got the voice down.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep. Mannerisms, everything. Facial expressions. So,
Yeah,
that guy's pretty amazing.
What is it? The people out in Hollywood, like the imposters? And not imposters. Is that like this? I feel like they should be jumping all over deepfakes and like doing like make deepfake cameo accounts of whoever they're impersonating.
You're right. Yeah. Oh my God, there's gonna be fake cameos.
Oh, that's a
Is that illegal?
I have no
Who knows?
I would say that
I didn't know that a turtle was stuck to a shell until right now. So please don't come to me for legal advice.
Well, it's like if you hire an impersonator at your party where it's like, oh, it's Elvis and he does a really good Elvis. And you're like, everyone's happy. And you're like, oh my God, that guy looked just like Elvis. We know it's not Elvis, but.
Except for one idiot.
yeah. Except for one guy who's like, I told you he ain't dead.
Holy shit.
Him and Tupac are living on an island called Lab 257. I think you can make it as an impersonator, and then you could just have like maybe small in small words below or whatever of like, hey, you're a fucking idiot if you thought someone would wish you happy birthday for $6. You thought John Krasinski was going to give you happy birthday for $6 on Cameo, and then you blame it on them. And most people are stupid.
Right.
I mean, look at us. Most of our podcast, 2/3.
No, he wouldn't say anything. He's promoting A Quiet Place too, so he's not going to say shit.
Oh,
he's not going to make any noises.
Did he take a vow of silence for promoting?
He should have.
That's a good marketing strategy.
Right.
Call him out. We need to
think about that.
We need to start a hashtag like "Shut up, John Krasinski." Like if you're serious, if you believe in this movie, shut up.
Yeah.
Quit talking.
God, we're so good with our thoughts. Oh my God.
I know. It makes me sick.
Somebody writing these down or something, or recording? I don't like. We keep up with these.
Do we have any call lists that wish to think?
Oh yeah,
to put their thoughts on us.
Yeah. And which, by the way, unfortunately, I think we have a lot of questions and voicemails that got lost in last episode. I had a couple people reach out to us and say, "Hey, man." They literally said, "Hey, man, what the fuck? Where's your podcast?" And I said, "Well."
That's right. We had a mishap, technical stuff, right? So
you guys are very polite. I ruined it. Yeah, I had the gain up. New microphone. Who dis? Okay, calm down, everybody. And I had the gain up way too loud, or set at the default, which is the maximum. So it was like I was recording with the microphone equivalent of a telescope. Or like, you watch a football game. Look at me, sports. The guy on the sidelines, he's holding a little satellite dish with the microphone in it. That's basically what I had 4 inches from my mouth, pointed directly at my mouth.
Wow.
So like every time, like little lips and just gross mouth noise. Like I actually could hear shit clearly in the recording of like stuff going on upstairs in the house.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I didn't know it could be that powerful.
Oh, sound is very powerful, Stephen. It can move you. It can move mountains with the right sounds.
Okay. Oh boy.
You ever listen to Candle in the Wind? Now that is some powerful sound.
I'll agree.
Okay. So still potential of that coming out like on Patreon or something or in our Discord. I just don't want to put it out there for the general public to hear it and think like, oh, I don't want to listen to any more of their episodes. They sound awful.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anywho, here's some. I've got a question here.
Wait. I just got a fucking text. I guess. Like catfishing is just like they're texting people now. I mean, I got a random text just now. Hi Mark, I'm Angela. I'm picturing.
What's happening?
Is this real?
I'm picturing to have sex. And my skin is on fire. I like you. Text me. And it's got a link.
Where are you putting your phone number?
I do. Yeah, that's a valid point. But no, I don't know. Fucking, I'll buy a nice handkerchief online, or I'll buy some curtains for the house, or I don't know, a pocket pussy, I guess. I mean, I don't know where they're getting. No, I don't know where. Does it buy? I'm Angela. I'm picturing to have sex. Wow. These robots are getting good.
Are there scammers? They're like, shit. What's the word in English? I'll just say picturing.
So fucking.
What? Like, I want to know. I want to know I want to see the catfish that they are catching with this. Just the guy that's so horny.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God, skin on fire and wanting to have picturing sex with me? Go, Angela.
Should I text back and say, do you want me to call an ambulance for your skin that is on fire?
Yeah, do it. Yeah. See if they respond by the end of this pod.
Okay, all right.
But here's a real good message that we want to hear and see. So
great, let's think about it.
Think about this after you put it in your ears.
Okay.
Hey guys, Zach. I had a would you rather? Would you rather only be able to wear a shirt that is sort of itchy, or would you only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? All right, thanks. Bye.
First of all, before we go any further, we're not paying people. We're not asking people to call in with these toilet paper related questions. I know everybody thinks this is a plant for a Tushy ad. It's not, guys. It's not. All right. This stuff comes up organically. We have a very like-minded audience. I don't know how it happens. Mm-hmm. Look, it's a great product. I stand by it, and I think everybody knows my answer to this already. But we're not doing this. We're not trying to set it up.
The question. Tushy.com /Hummies. 10% off.
If you're Stephen asked the question, or what was the question to clear? Zach, thank you for the question.
Zach, yeah. Thank you.
Zach.
A kind of itchy shirt or one-ply toilet paper? Would you rather? Which would you rather?
you guys already know that I don't use toilet paper, so I'd rather use the one ply. And I just simply won't use it.
No, but you have to.
Okay. Then
Scenarios:
then I
wear the
will.
shirt or one ply itchy shirt or one ply toilet paper.
I've used shirts for other things than shirts. I've used toilet paper for other things than toilet paper.
Wait, what does that mean? Did you make it something else? I mean, it's
Just
always
very-
toilet paper. It's just how you use it.
It was so
Right.
vague, but also threatening somehow. Like, I feel less safe.
Thank you for the question, Zach.
Great question.
Yeah.
Have you ever first of all, have you ever had a kind of itchy shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I throw it away. All right, I give it to Vietnam vets. That's what I do. I will not continue to have a shirt that is uncomfortable.
But
Wow. So you would give it to someone else and make them uncomfortable?
Well, I mean, if they need it, but they'll
that
probably
means then
take it and go, "Fuck! Now I know why this is here."
you have to use the one ply now.
I'll do the one ply.
Yeah. I got no problems with the one ply. Yeah. Do you?
You don't fucking wrap. You can't wrap it around your hand like a mitten.
You just fold it a couple times, right?
I guess let's let rules be rules. You gotta use it.
I have to use
Yeah.
just the one ply. Okay. I see.
Because I'll always have to have that itchy shirt on, right? So that'll drive me nuts.
I
But
feel
I'm not always shitting.
That's true. People have said that about you before. I've heard it.
Mhm. And you're wiping. It's just the wiping part that's gonna,
okay.
that you're gonna have to deal with. And I've had to do it before. Yeah, I guess I'm going with the TP.
I feel like
Jeez.
Jeff has a different answer than we have.
I definitely do. I've told maybe 3 other people in the entire world about this. So, why not tell everybody on the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
There was an incident at a McDonald's in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, with one ply toilet paper. I will not ever use it again.
Wow. What was the incident?
I mean, I think you can probably put the pieces together.
His finger still smells, probably.
I'll wear an itchy shirt. One shirt and my rotation of shirts. That's fine. I'll deal with that.
Did you make it to the newspaper over there, or what? Like in Wilkesboro?
No, yeah, they put me. I was front page. It was after I made it on the newspaper. After
Small
what
town, big
happened.
event.
Yeah.
Wow. How thick
It was
is a
life-changing.
newspaper? Is it one ply or do they
1.5 ply, probably.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, itchy shirt for me.
Okay then. Yes,
All right.
to clear that up in chat, I use something better than toilet paper is what I'm getting at, right? Okay. Something cleaner and more efficient.
It's those thick wedding invitations. That's really heavy stock, like very high quality paper.
Oh God. What's in that? You can't flush those. The trash is filled with shitty wedding invitations.
He just flips it like Letterman's index cards. We got another one, if you'll allow me.
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys, my name's Taylor. I studied part-time doing astronomy and all that cool stuff. Didn't know if you guys had any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. But my question for you guys today, hopefully for the podcast, would be, would you rather explain the concept of death to a 3-year-old so well that they perfectly understand it, or explain what sex is to a 3-year-old so good that they perfectly understand it? Interested to hear what your thoughts are. Thank you guys very much. You guys do a great job, and I watch you guys literally every single day. Love you guys. Have a good day.
Taylor, great question. Very very thought provoking. And
Wow.
yeah, we need to ask him something because he's a smart person. So we should come up with a question for him, and he should answer it in his voicemail.
See how you like it, Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What do you guys got, man?
I don't think our opinion really matters. I think this is all on you. I feel like this could be a real life thing for you.
Yeah.
Like, this is a
child.
Because I have a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, death. I'd go death. I think you talking about, what was the other one? Sex, right?
Life or death.
No, he's
Opposite
talking about
sides.
One's death, and the other question was
Sex. It was sex,
right?
I was making a joke. Sex is life.
Right.
Okay.
Creating life. And
great bumper sticker. Sex is life.
Oh, you fuck.
Let's come out with that bumper sticker. Yeah, death 1,000 times.
Okay.
Unfortunately, our dog passed away, and she will still bring him up and stuff. And I've had to explain that that he is passed away and he's not coming back. So I'm really, you're just saying, you're just kind of giving a little bit more detail on that. To explain sex to a child is gotta be the most traumatic thing one of the most traumatic things that they'll go through for the next couple years, right? I mean, just like, what the fuck? So death for me personally, if I, because then you're just explaining, look, you die. Not you. Well, not yet. All right, I'm already bad at this.
Okay. At this point, how old is your oldest?
3.
Exactly?
Yeah.
Wow,
Today.
look at that.
Well, no, I mean, like,
just recently.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
and then how much does she know as far as death? Just you said just hints.
Well, you know what? It's interesting. So I think I picked her up from my parents watch her like one day a week. And I picked her up from there one time, and obviously our grandma, her great grandma, passed away, and we got in the car and we're driving, and I was like, "How did you have fun? What did you do?" And she said, "I saw a video of Great Grams, and she got really sick, and she died." And I was like, "So was that fun, or did you have just like unloaded this whole thing?" Like, I don't think I've talked to her about any person dying or anything like that. That hasn't come up. But I guess my dad really unloaded some heavy stuff on her, which I'm kind of like, can you not say grandma went to grandparents' heaven and they're all chewing on Werther's originals and watching Jeopardy right now. Don't say, don't give her the whole life lesson now and let her experience. She still believes in, the Easter Bunny. You can't just throw that at her.
Okay.
But she took it in stride and then brought it up, for the next couple of days randomly. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, she was, when you get old and you get sick and sometimes the doctor can't help anymore. And she's just like, hey, can I have a snack? And you're like, fuck yeah, have a snack.
Anything you want.
Yeah, eat that shit. Oh.
Okay. So you're not you didn't go into detail. You just let it be what it is and you'll address it later.
Right, yeah.
Okay. All right.
She knows
All right.
people and dogs die.
But she
Those
doesn't
are the only
know,
two
like,
things she knows that dies.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
But she's very curious and asks a lot of questions in a good way. But yeah,
I think I would agree with that question and the answer, your answer. I think, having that kind of life lesson, it's good to know. Makes you kind of, even being reminded of it every now and then as an adult, it's kind of like, okay, I need to, I need to work on something. Gotta produce something with my life. Yeah.
well, maybe just not live in fear.
Oh, okay.
That's the shirt that we should come up with.
No
Something,
fear.
yeah, like don't have any fear.
No.
Get rid of all.
Yeah.
Something. We'll come up with it.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do something with it. Sorry, Jeff. I jumped.
Wow. Yeah, it took me a minute to get that one. Good job.
Should have let that build more. So sex is life and something about not having fear.
Yeah.
And maybe since, we talked about, people dying and dogs dying, like, maybe have a shirt like, being a dog, being like
a small dog.
What do you say? Yeah, you're right. Verified. That's right.
Not small. I'm thinking not medium. No, I say go big or go home.
Okay. I still love that shirt Mark mentioned on one of the podcasts. Just the shirt that liked MasterCard, but they changed it to Master Hard. Just
so stupid. Someone messaged me on Instagram.
Toph. Oh,
was it Toph?
Yeah, I think he sent me the picture on Discord too. He has the damn shirt.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? No way.
So funny. Toph. All right. Yeah. I was trying to remember if it was between two people.
Toph sent us shirts too.
Yes.
Not the Master Hard shirts. Those are classics. You can't just go throwing those around.
No, I had it on. Yeah. Recently. Wow. Okay. Wow. Full circle think tank, everybody. Jeez. This has been great.
I know we got the right answer from Mark. I am not a parent. I don't have children. There are no children in my foreseeable future. But my thought process, being the little bit that I know about them and kids that age, is that they're gonna repeat everything you tell them and they're gonna talk about it. Like so would you rather have like a goth little kid who's just constantly talking about death and people going to, wherever in the afterlife, or like a very clinical, knowing all the part? Because I feel like those are the options, or like that would be the inevitable outcome.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I guess if you properly break it down, then maybe it's maybe they just know the anatomy well, and this is how babies happen.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be all like horny and weird about it. Like, very thin line we're walking.
It is. Yeah, it reminds me of that famous kindergarten cop line that the kid says.
You know what else is thin line? Your hymen. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, it can be very simple if you were forced to explain things.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah. If we did, yeah. Oh man. I guess no. Yeah. Fuck it. Goth kid. Goth is fine.
Goth kid.
There's nothing wrong with a goth kid that is appreciative of life, but there is something about a 3 or 4 year old that's just like doesn't matter. I mean, life is like over right now. And you're like, okay.
Where did you get cigarettes?
Oh my God.
Thank you very much, Taylor. It's a tough one. I feel like, I guess, Mark, you could try one with one and then one with the other.
That's a good point. Ooh.
And see how it goes.
I'm the control. Third birthday, boom. Tell the other one sex. I'll tell.
Happy bunny.
I'll
but
tell
then
the
later,
other one about death.
Later, they're going to talk to each other at some point. Do you prevent that from happening, or do you keep it?
And then they both, just say,
keep it controlled till they're 18 and see how they end up.
Yeah, say, don't tell anyone about this shit.
Oh, okay, all right, yes,
yeah. Because last thing I want them to do is then talk to each other. Now they both know both when they're so young, and then now they know half of life.
Wow. Okay. So that means later in school, they're going to have friends. They're going to grow up. One of the friends is going to mention death or sex, and then they're like, "Whoa! You know about that shit?"
Oh man, dude, I had a kid. My first job was it my first job? I can't remember if it was my first job ever. Yeah, it was. I was a camp counselor, and at the YMCA, and there was a kid who was in, I think it was 4th grade. And I was, obviously they're hanging around, and this one kid is standing up, and he's got like 6 other kids like in a semicircle, and I kind of walk over and see what's going on, and he's telling
them timeshares.
He's telling all of them what a blowjob is, and I'm like, yes. Hey man,
order.
I mean, so like. That's and I guess that's like the really scary thing to me about kids, because it's worse now. It's way worse now. You used to have just a kid in that you would know, the one dirty kid that knew everything about everything for some reason. But now they all know it now. They're gonna know it soon. And if they don't, I'll make them know it. That doesn't make sense. But the fact is that, they're learning that stuff at like super young from some asshole just ruining everybody else, Do
you think it's worse now? Or I think kids have always been 100%. Kids. They're going to say shit, right?
Yeah, but they're finding out sooner that, they're smarter with their, everyone's on their phone.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're not blocking stuff or whatever, I mean, like, even stuff that's like geared towards kids is a little bit, like, I don't know, like I know when mom and dad and stuff like that, like they'll put on YouTube and then go to a kid's video, just give them some time with the phone, let them watch YouTube for a little bit, chill out. But like they have gone down a rabbit hole of like this video goes to this video, goes to this video, and like some of the shit on there it's like not cool. Like they're talking about like flirting and stuff like that, and they make it a song about, and it's like, dude, she's 3. Why is she on this video? I mean, we have like a YouTube app, like YouTube Kids, where it's just like strictly like it's like just fucking colors and numbers and whatever the hell. But yeah, man, no one's guarding anything. I mean, like Steven's so fucking funny when he my mom's hearing is going and my dad doesn't listen, and he goes, God, one of them's fuck, I'm gonna fuck it up. One of them's losing their hearing and the other one isn't listening.
Yeah. I'm at the dinner table often, and they tell each other the same thing over and over. Different nights. Like, yeah, you told Tim that yesterday, and then you told her that the next day, and you both don't remember.
Oh God.
Oh geez, it's yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, for instance, I mean, like so it's like I am super aware, and I don't blame them or anybody, but you just got to always be on guard, but not be overprotective, obviously. But like I took my 3-year-old to swim lessons today. She started swim lessons. This was her third one, and she's doing great, and she's progressing. And sometimes she'll look back at me. I'm fucking locked in on this kid, watching her develop and swim. This lady with the kid in the same class, and it's a small class. There's only 3 of them. Right when she sits down, she just pulls out her phone and doesn't. I kind of look over at her, and I'm not going to judge any other parents on what they're doing, maybe they got it going on, but she didn't look up from her phone the whole fucking time. I'm like, a stranger has your child in the fucking pool. I mean, like, this is literally a life and death situation. Anything can happen, and you're just like, just nothing. And I did look over, and I look at her. She's just scrolling on shit. It's not. So I was like, oh, maybe she's working. Maybe it's like, okay, I gotta work. Maybe she's like me. I had to do that and work. I work and watch them, but like, this lady was fucking gone. And I'm sitting here like, I don't even want to check what time it is because I don't want something to happen or like, wow. And also I just want to see what she does in these situations. I want to see how she handles it and talk to her later about it. Was this scary? Was this good? I'm so proud of you did this. But like, I don't know. Some parents, I guess, are just out to lunch, man. Wow. And so then I guess my whole point is circling back is then you get that kid who nothing's blocked on the websites. He finds porn. He fucking tells his friends.
Hey, and girls can find porn too. All right.
Oh no, I'm no, they will. Wait, not that I'm making them. You will find
I planted it. They'll find it.
No, right. But in this case, this kid tells his friends. I mean, he gathered them around. He's given a seminar. I'm taking notes.
That's a good. When we're boys. We come from all boy families.
Mm-hmm.
However, friends when we were that age were boys. It was the dirty kid, the dirty boy that told us the blowjob jokes and I remember I went home and told a oh well no, I can't even tell it now. I'm glad I stopped myself on that one. But is there the dirty girl too? Like, that yes. Sounds really bad.
Yes, because I met her. No, but yeah, in school, I remember there was this one girl that just like knew all the same shit, and then it was like, and then you would look at the dirty boy and then the dirty girl and like, do you guys know each other? But no, they just I knew a dirty girl.
See, it's awful. It's awful. You can't say
we have to stop.
Yeah.
We should have stopped a long time
Sorry,
ago.
guys. Chris Hansen's at the door. Hold on just a minute. Let me get this.
Oh boy. All right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna go scrub everything.
I'm gonna go drown my computer.
I was talking about like I gotta get clean from all this. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for listening and hanging out this evening. I hope, and the amazing calls and questions we got.
Yeah.
I hope we answered them. I hope we filled your think tanks.
And I hope that you have even more questions now.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
That's our gift to you.
The number is 513 hum for you.
That's 1M, right?
Yeah.
HUM.
And then the number 4 and then YOU.
Okay.
Or
Instagram.
Yes.
Or Instagram.
If you can't call a US number,
and
you can use Instagram.
Unfortunately, to end, I did not get a reply back.
on
the text message.
On the scammer. Okay.
Do you want me to call you an ambulance for your burnt skin?
I just imagine like a charred hot dog in a bed with a phone sitting beside it. Mark's text just buzzes, lights up the screen. Poor thing.
God.